All right, before we get started, I did a live stream reaction. I live streamed my live stream reaction. Okay, and essentially what happened is that so there's this woman in there that said that she was looking at the Season of the Dawn reaction videos and that she saw one with a lot of cussing, and I was like, is that me? Because I cuss a fuckload. I made like, because the whole COPPA thing coming up, but I cuss a shitload. And she was like, a bunch of cussing. Just like, is that me? But then I looked back in the video and she said Professor Roman a little bit before, and I was like, aw. I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, dude, did they just mention me? A tiny, tiny 134 subscriber channel. But anyway, before we get started, I'm also going to mention this. If you go to the Season of the Dawn reaction, Destiny 2 reaction, I am just down here. So yeah, I have 4.2 thousand views. That is fucking crazy. Okay, let's talk about this now. I am always honest with people when it comes to Destiny or really anything on this channel. I don't suck up to Bungie at all. I don't suck up to anybody. I am fully honest. Even when I'm being a dick or not, I find being a dick is actually the most motivational thing you could do to another person. Uh, hey, that's just my opinion though. Anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit. To be honest, I feel like this really could have just been a blog post. They didn't really show much off. They showed off the first encounter, one of the first encounters of the sundial. I think it's probably going to be randomized like the menagerie or something like that. They showed off one encounter of the sundial. They showed off some of the new artifact mods. They showed off some of the new Dawn mods, of which are amazing. I mean, the synergy on those things with the supercharge thing was just fucking crazy. It looks amazing. And they showed off a couple more things, but that was really it. They didn't really bother showing off a whole bunch. And I feel like this probably could have been just done in a blog post. The TWAB, which should be coming out tomorrow. I think they're writing patch notes. Maybe that'll come out tomorrow. I don't really know. I think Cosmo or DMG said yesterday that they were writing patch notes. And yeah, so I saw it on Twitter. And just to like prove that I'm not sucking up to Bungie, I am blocked by Bungie on Twitter. Just gonna say that. Okay. Yeah. So, but honestly, it was great to see all these faces come up, though. I love seeing the development team because the team that develops this game are absurdly fucking talented. I mean, they are incredible. Especially the like combat team or whatever they are who has designed the gunplay and shit like that. And like number one masterclass tier. Being the art team. The art team has always been fucking incredible in this game. And they just come around with it this time. Like, looking at the show alone, it's like, wow. Fucking hell, these guys are so good. But, yeah, like I said, I think this really could have just been a blog post. I don't think there's a lot of other stuff to say about it. I don't feel like this should have been a live stream, because when they talk about how there was a live stream, people usually expect a bit more. I mean, you look at the Rise of Iron, Forsaken, even like the April update live stream and, like the Age of Triumph live stream. There's a lot more than there was here. And it was like, huh. I understand they're trying to like save it, for a secret. But I don't know. I feel like if they're going to do a live stream, at least show off some more stuff. Show us some of the perks on the weapons and, the archetypes of the weapons. Like, they had a primary, what the hell was that? He had like a primary sky rifle on. I was like, dude, what is that? Because I love sky rifles. And I was hoping you would go over it and be like, hey, this is, the archetype on it. Because I hate 260s in PvE. I think 260s suck dick. But my main one of the 200s. I like 200s in PvE, but I'm a PvE guy, so it was like kind of cool to. I was hoping I would see that, but like I said, it just felt so empty and boring. It was like 40, 50 minutes, and like half of it was just cringy jokes. But like I said, it was nice to see Deej. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody loves Deej. Pretty much besides the Bungie forums, because those guys hate everybody. I mean, they were really blaming the Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy on Destiny 2. I was just like, really? Okay. There's a lot more to blame, but I guess just those two. And they called Luke Smith fat, and I was like, okay, this is a little, this is a little crossing the line. But I don't really know if I couldn't really tell if it was like just joking around or if they were actually being fucking dickheads. Because in my opinion, you could just joke about anything. I don't really care about jokes. I think they're jokes for a reason. They're just people use jokes to cope. People use jokes just to laugh and I don't know, shit like that. But like I said, I think that's really it. I don't feel like this should have been a live stream. I felt like this just should have been a blog post by like maybe like obviously Cosmo or DMG because I don't think Deej really bought. I don't think Deej doesn't do the. There's one he did a couple months ago, or was that Luke Smith? I think it was Deej that did a couple months ago when Dylan or DMG was in a hospital or something. He was getting something done. I remember seeing a Reddit post, like a thread. People were basically being like, "All right, boys, pray for him," or something like that. And yeah, I think that's gonna cover it. This just should have been a live stream. There's not a lot other to say. They didn't really show off much at all. And yeah, but the thing is, it comes out in 6 days, so we don't really have to wait a lot to really understand what's gonna go on. And yeah, maybe hopefully there won't be a buttfuck server queue. Hopefully that won't be a thing. Like Shadowkeep, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was fucking hell. In my opinion, actually, I don't think that was as bad as the Rise of Iron one though, because that took me like a good 3-4 hours to get into, and I was up all night on that game. So at least it wasn't up all nights, you know. I feel like a lot of people could just come home from work, 9 to 5 jobs, and be able to play a little bit. But it isn't World of Warcraft Classic at least. At least it's not that. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it, and peace.